When it comes to SUVs, there is a massive difference between a vehicle that is simply well-made and one that is engineered to survive the end of the world. While most modern luxury SUVs are built with a shelf life in mind, plagued by complex turbochargers, fragile electronics, and plastic parts that become brittle after just a few years, Toyota and Lexus do things differently. Today, we're looking at 9 legendary SUVs built on a strict philosophy of over-engineering. These are the machines that treat 300,000 miles like a simple warm-up, requiring nothing more than basic fluid changes to run forever. If you want a vehicle you can buy once and literally drive for the rest of your life, this is your ultimate buyer's guide. Let's dive in. When we talk about automotive reliability, there is a massive difference between a vehicle that is simply well-made and a vehicle that is engineered to survive the end of the world. The Toyota Land Cruiser does not just belong in the latter category, it practically invented it. For decades, this vehicle has been the choice of the United Nations, specialized military forces, and explorers who venture into the most inhospitable corners of the globe. The reason is simple. When your life depends on a machine getting you back to civilization, you do not take chances. You take a Land Cruiser. To understand why the J100 and J200 generations of the Land Cruiser never seem to die, you have to look beneath the surface at Toyota's legendary over-engineering philosophy. While a standard modern SUV is designed with components meant to last around 150,000 miles before major overhauls, the Land Cruiser is engineered with a strict 25-year service life goal under extreme conditions. The frame is a massive, fully boxed steel ladder chassis that resists twisting under immense stress. Every suspension component, from the control arms to the wheel bearings, is sized like it belongs on a heavy-duty commercial truck rather than a passenger vehicle. The heart of this durability lies in the choice of powertrains. For the J100 generation, the 4.7-liter V8, known as the 2UZ FE, features a cast-iron block that is practically indestructible. It handles heat, low-quality fuel, and neglect better than almost any engine ever made. Moving to the J200 generation, the 5.7-liter V8, or 3UR FE, brought modern chain-driven timing and immense torque while retaining that same relentless reliability. These engines do not rely on high-stress turbochargers or overly complex electronics to make power. They are big, naturally aspirated workhorses that run at low stress levels, ensuring that the internal components experience very little wear over hundreds of thousands of miles. The build quality extends down to the smallest fasteners and electrical connectors. Toyota utilizes triple-sealed weatherproofing on the wiring harnesses of the Land Cruiser to prevent corrosion from salt, mud, and water crossings. The cooling system is vastly oversized, designed to keep the engine at optimal temperatures even when crawling through desert sands at over 100 degrees Fahrenheit while pulling a heavy load. It is this fanatical attention to detail that allows these vehicles to easily pass 300,000 miles with nothing more than routine fluid changes and basic brake pads. If you are looking to buy a Land Cruiser to keep forever, the sweet spot lies within specific model years. For the J100 series, look for the 2003 to 2007 models, which received an upgraded 5-speed automatic transmission that is significantly smoother and more durable than the earlier 4-speed. If you prefer the more modern amenities and immense power of the J200, the 2013 to 2021 model years represent the absolute pinnacle of the platform. By this era, Toyota had perfected the electronics and offered a highly robust 4-wheel drive system that operates flawlessly. Ultimately, owning a Land Cruiser is a commitment to a different kind of automotive relationship. You are trading flashy, fast-changing digital tech for mechanical perfection. It is a vehicle designed to be bought once and driven for the rest of your life, passed down through generations, still running exactly the same way it did the day it rolled off the assembly line. If the Toyota Land Cruiser is the ultimate tool for surviving the wilderness, the Lexus LX is the exact same tool wrapped in a bespoke tuxedo. Many people mistake the Lexus LX 470 and LX 570 as soft, fragile luxury highway cruisers meant only for suburban shopping centers. The reality is far more interesting. Beneath the plush leather seats, genuine wood trim, and premium sound systems lies the exact same heavy-duty, military-grade frame and drivetrain found in the global market Land Cruiser. It offers all of the legendary reliability, but with a level of comfort that makes long-distance travel completely effortless. The mechanical foundation of the LX 470, produced from 1998 to 2007, relies on the ultra-reliable 4.7-liter V8 engine. This powertrain is legendary for its smoothness. When properly maintained, it idles so quietly that you can barely tell it is running. The transition to the LX 570 in 2008 introduced the massive 5.7-liter V8, providing the vehicle with effortless towing capability and incredible highway passing power without sacrificing a single ounce of dependability. Unlike European luxury rivals that use high-strung, twin-turbo engines with complex plastic cooling components that degrade over time, Lexus stuck to robust, heavy-duty engineering. One of the most impressive features of the Lexus LX series is the Adjustable Height Control System, or AHC. While traditional air suspension systems found in luxury, SUVs are notorious for leaking, failing, and costing thousands of dollars to repair after a few years, the Lexus hydraulic system is incredibly robust. It uses a specialized fluid to pump up the suspension for off-road clearance or lower it for highway efficiency. Because it relies on hydraulic pressure rather than rubber airbags, the system lasts for decades with simple fluid flushes every 60,000 miles, proving that luxury engineering does not have to mean fragility. Inside the cabin, the build quality is unmatched. Lexus vehicles built in the Yoshiwara factory in Japan undergo the most stringent quality control inspections in the entire automotive industry. The leather does not easily crack, the dashboard components do not rattle even after 20 years of use, and the power window motors and electronic switches are tested to perform hundreds of thousands of cycles without failure. This means that as the vehicle ages, you are not plagued by the annoying, constant electrical gremlins that typically ruin the ownership experience of older luxury SUVs. When searching for the perfect Lexus LX to park in your garage forever, the 2013 to 2015 model years of the LX 570 are widely considered the holy grail. These years feature the updated, modern styling and improved infotainment options, but they retain the bulletproof 6-speed automatic transmission, which many enthusiasts prefer over the later 8-speed for its sheer mechanical simplicity and proven track record. For those on a tighter budget, a late-model LX 470 from 2005 to 2007 offers an analog, mechanical driving experience that feels completely unstoppable. Buying a Lexus LX means you never have to choose between ultimate luxury and ultimate reliability. It is a vehicle that allows you to drive through a flooded trail or a harsh winter storm in absolute comfort, knowing with absolute certainty that you will reach your destination without a single warning light appearing on the dashboard. There are very few new vehicles you can buy today that feel like a direct window into the golden era of rugged, mechanical durability. The Toyota 4Runner is one of those rare exceptions. While almost every other mid-size SUV on the market has transitioned to car-based unibody platforms, small turbocharged 4-cylinder engines, and complex electronic all-wheel drive systems, the 4Runner has proudly stood its ground. It remains an old-school, body-on-frame truck designed for people who value simplicity, utility, and the peace of mind that comes from knowing their vehicle will never leave them stranded. The absolute cornerstone of the 5th-generation 4Runner's legendary reliability is its powertrain. Under the hood sits a naturally aspirated 4.0-liter V6 engine, designated as the 1GR FE. This engine has been refined by Toyota over decades. It does not have a turbocharger, it does not use direct injection systems that cause carbon buildup, and it is mated to an ancient but completely unbreakable 5-speed automatic transmission. This combination is practically immune to failure. It is lazy, it revs slowly, and it does not deliver sports car acceleration, but it will run flawlessly for 400,000 miles with basic oil changes. The simplicity of the 4Runner's mechanical setup is its greatest strength. The 4-wheel drive system in most trims is operated by a physical, mechanical lever on the floor rather than an electronic dial or button. This means there are no electric actuators to get stuck, short-circuit, or fail when you are miles away from the nearest paved road. The rear suspension utilizes a solid axle with a heavy-duty multi-link setup, providing incredible durability and articulation over rough terrain without the complexity of modern independent rear setups that feature numerous fragile bush joints. Furthermore, the 4Runner benefits immensely from production longevity. Because Toyota kept the 5th-generation model in production from 2010 all the way through 2024, they had over a decade to eliminate every single minor flaw, rattle, and electronic bug. Every single component on a late-model 5th-generation 4Runner has been tested through millions of collective owner miles. The aftermarket support is also massive, meaning that if you ever do need to replace a wear-and-tear item like a shock absorber or a brake rotor, parts are inexpensive and incredibly easy to find. If you are looking to purchase a 4Runner to keep for the next few decades, any model year from 2010 onward is an exceptional choice. However, the 2014 to 2024 models are particularly desirable due to their updated front styling, better interior materials, and enhanced infotainment systems. The Trail or TRD off-road trims are ideal if you want a mechanical locking rear differential for maximum off-road capability, while the SR5 offers the most utilitarian, zero-frills package imaginable. The Toyota 4Runner is a vehicle for those who reject modern automotive trends of planned obsolescence. It is loud on the highway, it gets mediocre fuel economy, and the technology feels like a time capsule from a decade ago. But when the weather gets severe, the roads disappear, or you simply need a vehicle that will start every single morning for the next 30 years, nothing beats a 4Runner. For those who love the rugged, mechanical nature of the Toyota 4Runner but find themselves wishing for a quieter highway ride, a more premium interior, and the smooth power of a V8 engine, the Lexus GX is the perfect answer. Known globally as the Toyota Land Cruiser Prado, the GX is a heavy-duty off-road machine disguised as a high-end luxury family vehicle. It occupies a unique spot in the automotive world, offering a nearly unmatched combination of true mechanical toughness, sophisticated luxury, and a reputation for reliability that leaves European competitors far behind. The first generation, the GX 470, utilized the 4.7-liter V8 engine, which is universally praised for its smooth power delivery and immense longevity. In 2010, Lexus introduced the second generation, the GX 460, which brought a highly advanced 4.6-liter V8 engine paired with an incredibly smooth 6-speed automatic transmission. This engine utilizes a robust timing chain rather than a timing belt, eliminating a major maintenance item and ensuring the internal components remain perfectly timed for the life of the vehicle. The power delivery is linear, quiet, and completely reliable. What makes the GX series so incredibly durable is its shared DNA with the global Land Cruiser line. The frame is exceptionally rigid, designed to withstand the constant vibrations of corrugated dirt roads in the Australian outback or the African savanna. The full-time four-wheel drive system utilizes a torsion-center differential that splits power perfectly between the front and rear wheels, providing incredible traction in rain, snow, or mud without requiring any input from the driver. It is a heavy, mechanically intensive system that is over-engineered to prevent failures. Inside, the Lexus GX offers an incredibly well-insulated cabin that shuts out the noise of the outside world. The materials used are chosen not just for their premium feel, but for their ability to withstand years of family road trips, muddy dogs, and intense sunlight without fading or breaking down. The switches operate with a damped, high-quality precision, and the electrical systems are designed with extensive built-in redundancies to ensure that comfort features like the heated seats and climate control continue to function perfectly even after decades of service. If you are looking for the absolute best years to buy a Lexus GX 460, focus your search on the 2014 to 2021 model years. These vehicles feature the refreshed exterior styling and highly reliable interior electronics, avoiding the complex touchscreen updates of the final production years while offering a thoroughly proven mechanical package. If you can find a well-maintained model with consistent oil change records, you are looking at an SUV that can easily cruise past 350,000 miles with minimal maintenance. The Lexus GX represents an investment in peace of mind. It allows you to enjoy the prestige, comfort, and premium driving dynamics of a luxury SUV without ever having to worry about the catastrophic engine failures, air suspension collapses, or endless electronic errors that frequently plague other vehicles in this segment. When a regular mid-size SUV simply does not provide enough space for your family, your gear, and your towing needs, most buyers turn to massive full-size options. However, many full-size SUVs on the market suffer from complex engine management systems, fragile transmissions, and premature suspension wear due to the sheer weight of the vehicle. Enter the second-generation Toyota Sequoia. Built on the same heavy-duty assembly line as the legendary Tundra pickup truck, the Sequoia is a massive, cavernous family cruiser that treats 300,000 miles like it is just a warm-up. The secret to the second generation, Sequoia's incredible longevity, which ran from 2008 all the way to 2022, is the iconic 5.7-liter V8 engine. This powertrain produces massive torque, allowing the Sequoia to tow heavy boats, campers, or trailers with absolute ease. Because this engine was designed to pull heavy commercial loads in the Tundra truck, it operates under very low stress when simply carrying a family on a highway road trip. The 6-speed automatic transmission paired with this engine is equally robust, featuring massive fluid capacities to prevent overheating under load. Unlike its pickup truck sibling, the Sequoia features an independent rear suspension system. This design choice gives the massive SUV an incredibly smooth, car-like ride on the highway and allows the third-row seats to fold completely flat into the floor. Toyota engineered this independent setup with massive control arms and heavy-duty bushings to ensure that the added comfort did not compromise the vehicle's structural durability. The result is a full-size SUV that handles rough, potholed roads with absolute composure year after year. Inside the Sequoia, simplicity reigns supreme. The dashboard features large, tactile knobs and straightforward buttons that can be operated easily, even while wearing gloves. There are no overly complex dual-screen infotainment setups or touch-capacitive sliders that are prone to failing over time. The interior plastics and seat materials are incredibly industrial and hard-wearing, designed to survive the spills, scuffs, and abuse that come with hauling large families and pets over decades of ownership. If you are shopping for a second-generation Sequoia, the ideal model years are from 2012 onward. Early 2008 and 2009 models occasionally suffered from minor secondary air injection pump issues, which Toyota completely resolved in later production runs. Looking for an SR5 trim will give you the most mechanically simple package with traditional coil springs, while the Limited and Platinum trims offer luxury features like laser cruise control and an optional rear air suspension that provides auto leveling when towing heavy loads. The Toyota Sequoia is the ultimate choice for large families who refuse to compromise on reliability. It does not offer the flashiest modern styling or the best fuel economy in its class, but it easily makes up for it by being the most dependable, spacious, and mechanically bulletproof full-size SUV ever built. While full-size, body-on-frame off-roaders are incredible machines, the vast majority of drivers spend their time commuting on paved highways, running errands in the city, and dealing with daily traffic. For these drivers, a car-based luxury crossover is the ideal choice. In this highly competitive segment, one vehicle has consistently ranked at the absolute top of every reliability study for nearly 3 decades, the Lexus RX 350. It is widely considered the vehicle that perfected the luxury crossover formula, offering a serene driving experience with a drivetrain that simply refuses to quit. The mechanical backbone of the RX 350's legendary status is Toyota's incredibly refined 3.5-liter V6 engine, known as the 2GR series. This engine is a masterpiece of automotive engineering. It balances smooth power delivery, reasonable fuel efficiency, and exceptional durability. Unlike European luxury crossovers that rely heavily on complex turbochargers, plastic cooling lines that become brittle with engine heat, and finicky direct injection systems, the naturally aspirated V6 in the RX 350 uses a highly proven, low-stress design that can run flawlessly for decades with basic maintenance. Another major factor in the RX 350's longevity is its traditional automatic transmission. While many modern competitors have switched to jerky dual-clutch gearboxes or unrefined continuously variable transmissions (CVTs) to chase minor fuel economy gains, Lexus stuck with robust, smooth torque converter automatic transmissions. The 6-speed automatic in the 3rd-generation models and the 8-speed automatic in the 4th-generation models shift seamlessly, manage heat exceptionally well, and are designed to last the entire lifespan of the vehicle without requiring costly overhauls. The attention to detail inside the cabin is where the Lexus RX truly shines as a luxury vehicle. The doors close with a solid, reassuring thud that speaks to the precision engineering of the chassis. The leather upholstery used in the RX is incredibly resilient, resisting wear, staining, and fading even after years of daily use. Furthermore, the electronic components, from the premium audio system to the climate control actuators, are sourced from high-end Japanese suppliers who adhere to strict quality standards, ensuring that everything works exactly as intended for decades. For buyers seeking the absolute highest reliability return on their investment, the 3rd-generation RX 350, built from 2010 to 2015, is an exceptional choice. These models are mechanically straightforward and incredibly easy to service. If you prefer a more modern design and updated safety tech, the 4th-generation models from 2016 to 2022 offer incredible refinement while retaining that same bulletproof V6 powertrain. Choosing a Lexus RX 350 means choosing a daily driving experience entirely free from mechanical anxiety. It is a vehicle that rewards its owner with whisper-quiet operation, absolute comfort, and a level of engineering integrity that guarantees you will spend your time enjoying the drive rather than waiting in a repair shop service bay. It is impossible to discuss the most reliable SUVs on the planet without highlighting the vehicle that originally created the compact crossover segment. The Toyota RAV4 is consistently one of the best-selling vehicles worldwide, and that massive success is built entirely on a hard-earned reputation for being completely dependable. For millions of drivers, the RAV4 is the ultimate automotive appliance, a vehicle that asks for very little in terms of maintenance, delivers excellent fuel economy, and works perfectly every single time you push the start button, regardless of the weather outside. The secret to the modern RAV4's incredible reliability splits into 2 distinct, highly proven powertrains. The standard gasoline models utilize a naturally aspirated 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine paired with a robust 8-speed automatic transmission. However, the real engineering marvel is the RAV4 hybrid. The hybrid model uses an innovative eCVT system that is entirely different from traditional, failure-prone belt-driven CVTs. Toyota's system uses a set of planetary gears and electric motors that are mechanically simple, eliminating traditional clutches, belts, and torque converters that wear out over time, making the hybrid version arguably even more reliable than the standard gas model. Because the RAV4 is built on Toyota's global architecture, the chassis is light, rigid, and incredibly efficient. The suspension system is designed with simplicity in mind, using standard struts in the front and a multi-link setup in the rear. This means that when the vehicle eventually reaches high mileages, replacing wear items like shocks, struts, or control arm bushings is incredibly inexpensive and straightforward compared to luxury SUVs with complex air or electronic suspension systems. It is an accessible vehicle designed for low cost of long-term ownership. The electrical systems in the RAV4 are equally robust. Toyota avoids using overly complicated centralized computer networks to control basic functions. The windows, door locks, windshield wipers, and heating systems operate on simple, isolated circuits that rarely experience failures. The interior layout prioritizes durability, featuring high-quality plastics, rubberized knobs, and hard-wearing seat fabrics that can withstand the daily chaos of family hauling, grocery runs, and road trips without showing significant signs of wear. When shopping for a used RAV4, the 2016 to 2018 model years, representing the late fourth generation, are widely considered an absolute safe bet. All early production bugs were completely ironed out by this point. For those looking at the more modern fifth generation, targeting 2020 or newer models is ideal, as the very early 2019 models occasionally suffered from minor transmission shifts, bugs that were quickly resolved via software updates by Toyota. The Toyota RAV4 may not be a vehicle that turns heads at a valet stand or delivers thrilling sports car performance. But as a dependable companion designed to get you to work, school, or your favorite outdoor destination for the next 20 years with minimal fuss, it is an absolute masterclass in practical automotive engineering. For growing families who require the interior space of a three-row vehicle but prefer the car-like driving dynamics, ease of parking, and fuel efficiency of a crossover over a massive truck-based SUV, the Toyota Highlander is the gold standard. While many three-row family crossovers suffer from premature transmission failures and electronic glitches due to the heavy demands placed on them by hauling full passenger loads, the Highlander has spent decades building a flawless record of mechanical endurance, making it a favorite for parents who value long-term peace of mind. The foundation of the third-generation Highlander's immense durability, spanning from 2014 to 2019, is the same iconic 3.5-liter V6 engine found in the Lexus RX 350. This engine produces smooth, effortless power that allows the Highlander to accelerate confidently even when fully loaded with passengers and luggage. The transmission paired with this engine, a 6-speed automatic in early models and an upgraded 8-speed automatic introduced in 2017, is designed to handle the heavy weight of the vehicle with absolute ease, running cool under pressure. Toyota engineered the Highlander's chassis to withstand the unique stresses of family life. The mounting points for the suspension are reinforced, and the braking system features oversized rotors and calipers to ensure consistent, reliable stopping power even when the vehicle is loaded to its maximum capacity. The available all-wheel drive system is completely automatic, sending power to the rear wheels only when slippage is detected, which reduces wear on the mechanical components during dry highway cruising and saves fuel. Inside the Highlander, every detail is optimized for longevity and daily usability. The dashboard features a highly practical built-in shelf that is perfect for charging phones and storing small items, and the interior materials are chosen for their extreme resistance to stains, scratches, and spills. The climate control system is exceptionally robust, featuring separate controls and independent ducting for rear passengers that continues to blow freezing cold air, even after hundreds of thousands of miles of operation in hot climates. If you are looking for the absolute best version of the Highlander to keep forever, look closely at the 2014 to 2016 model years. These specific years feature the highly proven 6-speed automatic transmission, which is beloved by mechanics for its absolute simplicity and lack of complex shifting logic. If you prefer modern safety features like lane keep assist and adaptive cruise control as standard equipment, the 2017 to 2019 refreshed models offer those technologies while maintaining the same rugged V6 foundation. The Toyota Highlander is a vehicle that quietly goes about its job without demanding attention or expensive maintenance. It is a tool designed to protect your family, survive decades of daily abuse, and easily reach 300,000 miles, allowing you to invest your hard-earned money elsewhere instead of constantly paying for unexpected car repairs. Closing out this list of indestructible SUVs is a vehicle that takes all the practical efficiency and low-maintenance benefits of the Toyota RAV4 and elevates them into a sophisticated luxury package. The first-generation Lexus NX is an exceptional compact luxury crossover designed specifically for urban professionals and small families who want a premium ownership experience without the high repair costs and constant shop visits that usually come with owning an entry-level European luxury vehicle. Mechanically, the first-generation NX offers two incredibly reliable powertrain choices. The NX 300 features a 2.0-liter turbocharged four-cylinder engine that uses a highly advanced twin-scroll turbocharger designed by Toyota to last the entire lifetime of the engine. For those prioritizing ultimate longevity and fuel economy, the NX 300H hybrid model uses a naturally aspirated 2.5-liter engine paired with Toyota's legendary eCVT hybrid transmission. With no traditional starter motor, alternator, or mechanical accessory belts to break down, the hybrid version is incredibly reliable. The NX benefits greatly from being engineered on a highly refined global platform. Lexus engineers stiffened the chassis significantly compared to its Toyota siblings by using advanced adhesive bonding and additional spot welds. This extra structural rigidity prevents the body from flexing over time, ensuring that the doors fit perfectly, whine noise remains sealed out, and the cabin remains completely free of annoying squeaks and rattles even after driving over rough, broken city streets for many years. The interior quality of the Lexus NX is a testament to the brand's high manufacturing standards. The seats feature Nulux synthetic leather upholstery, a material that many owners report looks completely brand new even after 100,000 miles of use because it resists cracking and wear far better than traditional leather. The electronics, including the optional premium audio system and the central display, are incredibly stable and do not suffer from the sudden screen blackouts or software crashes that are common in modern luxury vehicles that feature overly complex digital layouts. The ideal model years to search for when buying a first-generation Lexus NX are from 2018 to 2021. These late production models received a refreshed exterior design, standard modern safety systems, and a thoroughly updated infotainment control pad that is much easier to use than the early versions. Most importantly, by 2018, every single minor mechanical and electronic component had been refined to achieve near perfection. The Lexus NX proves that choosing a luxury crossover does not mean you have to sign up for endless maintenance bills and unreliable electronics. It is a stylish, comfortable, and premium vehicle built with the exact same durable DNA as Toyota's toughest trucks, ensuring it will run flawlessly for decades to come.